Well, I had loads of plans for this video. Oh, such plans! I wanted to make a really cozy, festive video. I was going to decorate my flat like I did for autumn. I was going to do a spot of baking, filmed a bit of me at the bookshop. It was going to be like concentrated Vlogmas. A whole month of vibes in one. I even had a plan for my advent calendar. Get into this. I have the Bird and Blend tea advent calendar because I'm a British YouTuber. So I was going to like denote the passage of time in the vlog by pulling out the different boxes while I made the brew. I know it was going to be so cute. But you know, time blindness is real, and it turns out working retail in a shopping centre at Christmas time when the shop closes at 10 PM. Woof. Quite challenging. Who knew? And the worst part of all is I don't feel particularly festive. You know? So channeling the spirit of the season into a video, oh, that was real tricky. I haven't listened to any Christmas music except the one that they play in the shopping centre, which, you know, I get it, Santa's coming to town. I have watched precisely one Christmas film, and it was a new one in Venice. It was that one where Kiefer Sutherland is in a panto. I thought it was quite nice. Have I done my Christmas shopping? No, I haven't. Have I had a clue when anyone's asked me what I want for Christmas? No, I haven't. Actually, there is one thing, and that is the sponsor of this video, National Theatre at Home. I always love going to the theatre, but Christmas is probably my favourite time to go, and what a genuinely lovely thing it would be to share that magic with someone that you love. So you can gift your stagey friend a subscription to National Theatre at Home, and that's going to give them access to some incredible shows. Over 100 productions from musicals to Shakespeare and everything in between, with a flexible, affordable subscription that means they can watch a show anywhere, anytime that suits them. I watched Shakespeare in the bath once. It was lovely. And I'm having a couple of friends over in a few weeks, so we're going to get together, have a cozy night in, watch a musical. Probably not in the bath. All you have to do is click gift subscription, select how long you would like to gift that subscription for, and then choose when you want to send the email, and that's it. You're done. Don't even have to wrap it, which is good because I can't wrap anything. Whatever I wrap ends up looking like a bottle of wine. Except for, weirdly, wine. Link is there. It's also in the description. Thank you so much, National Theatre at Home, for sponsoring this video. Anyway, yeah, Christmas, great. Not feeling it. I've had Christmases like this before. There is precedent, you know, life can be like that sometimes. Interestingly, I remember this happening the year after I graduated from my undergrad, and also the first year that I wasn't at school anymore. I think an educational setting is exemplary for Christmas time. Oh, when I walked into Mount View and saw the Christmas tree up before I was doing Bridging Project, oh, what a lovely time. Oh, I hate the real world. But still, I've just come to accept that this is gonna be one of those years where it's not happening, and that's absolutely fine. At least I've got my Radio Times, and I'm going to go through it this week, and I'm going to circle all the things I want to watch. Won't that be nice? And I'm glad I've got this, actually. I'll cling to it every year that I can, because they're taking away some of the other things that make us feel all cozy. Late-stage capitalism comes for everything. The Coke advert sucks now. Seeing it for the first time each year felt like an event. Do you know what I mean? But this year, I just doom scrolled to it on TikTok, which is already the least engaging way to interact with something. And then, if you please, they've gone and made it AI. Now, look, there are plenty of reasons, like actual real-life reasons that matter, to be cross, to put it mildly, at the Coca-Cola company. But making the Christmas ad AI, talk about a bleak midwinter. But like, why did that need making AI? Just use the same one you've been using for years. Surely, isn't that part of the appeal? That's part of the reason that people like it is because it's familiar, it's cozy, it's nostalgic, and you've just thrown that away to make something less good. It's a real choice you've made there. Talk about if it's not real, it's not right. I winked with my left eye. So yes, look, Festive has been replaced with Grumpy, but I've had enough now. I've decided no more. In that very British sense, I'm gonna slap my thighs and say, right, and that's going to be the cue for all my bitterness to leave. Part of the point of going back to Waterstones this Christmas, aside from, you know, needing the money, was to cue my brain to take a step back and slow down for a little bit. I feel like this time of year can be a bit of a time vortex because it both comes at you really, really fast, and then you get into the Gooch week and time slows down completely, and then at other times it feels like everything is in stasis. Nothing gets done because you're never quite sure whether people are in the office. If they are in the office, are they like holding off on completing certain tasks until the new year because you might as well? Are they just not bothered? And in the creator sphere, half the time you're seeing seasonal content that is being pushed to you nice and early because creators have to make it early to get it into the algorithm in time, which means that they're living in a Christmas in October. The Christmas they're making is often so perfect that I feel like a failure for not keeping up with it, which is so frustrating because why do I feel like a failure for not keeping up with something that isn't real life? Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm glad I've got my Radio Times, because it's gonna force me to slow down because they're gonna tell me what to watch and I'm gonna say thank you. When shall I watch it? And they're gonna say we've got you covered on that as well. Oh, we love it. I don't go in for resolutions. We've talked about this before. I think they're bollocks. So instead, I try to set a sort of vague intention, you know, something I can think about while the kettle's boiling, or muse upon at night time, or mutter to myself when I'm trying not to get cross because I've stepped off the tube and some tourists have just stopped right there on the platform and they're looking around for a bit. And I think in 2026, that intention is going to be slow down, step back, and take a look at the view. Or something like that. I'll workshop it a bit, but the spirit is there.